Would you pay $7.2 billion for a house? A gold, spaceship-shaped estate, nicknamed Mansion X, has exploded online. Some outlets even whisper it's owned by Elon Musk. Today we peel back the gossip, examine the design and tech that could justify that price, and show what living at Earth's most futuristic estate might actually look like.
From above, the house reads like a concept for a sci-fi film. Concentric golden ribbons that curve around private water inlets. The scale is disorienting. Dozens of terraces, private docks, and wings that suggest hundreds of rooms. Architects call this sculptural residential architecture, a building designed as an object rather than a house. In practical terms, a project of this size requires not only land the size of multiple city blocks, but massive structural engineering to float terraces over water, bespoke materials to achieve that brushed gold finish, and hundreds of skilled tradespeople.
Look closer, and you start to see the design logic. Sweeping ramps connecting levels, enormous atriums for light, and continuous glass to blur indoor-outdoor lines. Such forms demand custom structural shells, curved steel ribs, tension systems, and advanced concrete pours shaped with CNC milled forms. The gleam? Not actual gold plating across surfaces, but high-end metal composites or anodized aluminum engineered for that color and durability. The cost skyrockets when every door, window, and stair is custom-made. Nothing here can be bought off the shelf. And that's before you add the interior finishes, marble slabs, rare woods, and artist commissions that push a simple room into a multi-million-dollar gallery.
The wish list on this estate reads like a billionaire's fantasy catalog. An underwater lounge with 270-degree marine views, a private IMAX theater with reclining pods, indoor tropical gardens under a climate dome, and an infinity pool that seems to pour into the ocean. Imagine a garage that houses hypercars on rotating display platforms, a private museum for art or rare cars, and a wellness wing with cryotherapy, hyperbaric chambers, and surgical-grade medical suites. Every amenity multiplies maintenance and bespoke engineering costs. Underwater windows need thick, tempered laminated glass. Climate domes need HVAC with museum-level filtration. For the ultra-wealthy, amenities are signals, not only comfort, but a way to host, impress, and remain insulated from the public. Assuming a $7.2 billion price, where does that money go? Land and location. Prime coastal or island property can cost hundreds of millions. Construction. True bespoke engineering and finishes can run into the billions. Interiors. Art, rare materials, and custom furniture are a small but symbolic portion. Security. Hardened structures, underground bunkers, private airfields, and ongoing security teams compound costs. Then factor in a perpetual maintenance endowment. Staffing, gardens, pools, and tech all need millions per year. Finally, intangible value. Exclusivity, architectural significance, and branding. When something is the most expensive or most unique, collectors will pay a premium beyond replacement cost. That's how price tags balloon into the billions.
For billionaires, privacy and safety are non-negotiable. Expect subterranean safe rooms, EMP-hardened infrastructure to protect electronics, and a ring of standoff security features, anti-drone nets, controlled approach roads, and guarded docks. Many ultra-wealthy properties include separate staff villages buried from guest eyes, biometric access for residents, and a private airstrip or helipad hidden behind camouflaged landscaping. Security isn't just doors and guards. It's layered design that makes intrusion prohibitively difficult and keeps public eyes away.
A project like this requires an A-team. Visionary architects with experience in sculptural form, engineering firms that can solve impossible spans,
and fabricators who can deliver seamless metal cladding. Construction will be staged like an aircraft carrier build. Prefab sections assembled on site, specialized marine contractors for dock and sea works, and interior artisans flown in from around the world. There are only a handful of firms that manage projects at this scale, the type that has completed islands, private capitals, or iconic museums. And the timeline? Expect many years from concept to completion, with constant redesigns to chase perfection.
When rumors link a mega mansion to a public figure, it becomes click currency. Every sighting and corporate filing gets combed for clues. But linking a property to a billionaire can be tricky. Ownership is often via shell companies, trusts, or corporate entities to ensure privacy. Leaked renderings may be speculative, and PR can both amplify and obscure the truth. In this case, some outlets have pointed to potential contractor names or satellite images, but none of that is conclusive. The takeaway? The internet loves certainty, but in the world of the super rich, anonymity and smoke and mirror ownership are the norm.
Structure this extreme forces a cultural conversation. For many, it's the pinnacle of design and human achievement. For others, it highlights wealth concentration and social priorities. Luxury architecture becomes a mirror reflecting how the ultra-wealthy spend resources on monuments to status, private sanctuaries, or experimental tech. Public reaction swings between envy, admiration, and anger. And for creators and architects, these projects raise questions about sustainability, social responsibility, and what architecture should symbolize in the 21st century.
So, is the $7.2 billion figure real? Maybe, maybe not. What's real is the design ambition and the lengths the super rich go to build private worlds. Whether you love it or loathe it, Mansion X tells us something about modern wealth, technology, and the appetite for the unforgettable. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like the video, subscribe for more luxury breakdowns every week, and tell us in the comments, would you live in a house like this?